Happy perfect order release, everybody. I am super pumped. We were super lucky on today's hunt to get some brand new perfect order, and then had some interesting, restock findings earlier where didn't really get anything too much, but I'm super pumped to be ripping into perfect order. We'll also be ripping into that mini tin that they were able to hook us up with. And we also have one Destin Rival sleeve that we'll be ripping on into. Then back here, these are actually the illustration rares that I've pulled from Perfect Order doing the pre-releases. So I've had pretty good luck. 13 packs, 4 IRs, the Talonflame, Clefairy, Aurorus, and the Rowlet. We'll keep these up here until hopefully we can get some company for them soon or potentially move them off. And in my hunt, we hit big first at that target. And then after that, since we had done pretty well, I was off hunting for the promos. And there was the Luxray from Best Buy, I believe, the Aurorus from Barnes & Noble, and the Gengar from GameStop. Apparently this is doing like $70, $80. Absolutely insane. Fortunately, I don't think it's gradable. A little bit top heavy, but I'm super pumped to be able to getting all of these. I do wish it had the perfect order and not the GameStop, because I'm not too happy with GameStop. And if you watch my videos, you know that's how I feel about it. However, for the rip, we have, for non-perfect order, we have, boom, Ascended Mini Tin, and a Destin Rival sleeve, and a good amount of perfect order that we are ripping into. We have the ETB, 2 check lane blisters, and the Chikorita 3-pack. So I believe that brings us to 14 packs total of perfect order, plus the 3, so 17 total. And let's go and rip into it. We'll go and let's do Ascended Heroes first. I'm on a bit of a dry streak with Ascended Heroes. And let's see if the mini tins have the bangers. Come on, Zorua. Give us something good. Or Cramorant, can't leave you hanging. We have the 2 packs. And let's dive in. Super exciting rip. I'd love to know how you all did on your hunt for perfect order. Or are you going for perfect order? There were a lot less people out and about that were trying to find it, which made my job a lot easier. So we have Dratini, Rocket's Meow, Shuppet, Enzdaramaka, Camerupt, Mawile, Rocket's Watchtower, Cynthia Spiritomb, Tepig into a Hops Trevenant. Nothing for pack number 1. Ascended pack number 2. And I was pretty surprised. So the Barnes & Noble I went to, it's connected to that GameStop. So that is amazing for me to just run in. I go to Barnes & Noble first. There's usually no line there because everybody's going over to GameStop. And then once I pick that up, hop in the GameStop line, and we're able to get things rolling. So we have Psychic Energy, Hitmontop, Larry's Rufflet, Tynamo, Silcoon, Mystery Garden, Weavile, Galarian Obstagoon, Gastrier, Erica's Weeping Bell into a Spidop. So Ascended Heroes, unfortunately, we are continuing our dry streak for that. But that's okay. We have some Destin Rivals who has been a little bit kinder to us as of late. Let's see if we can keep that going. We have the Cynthia's Garchomp for the sleeve, and the Ethan's Ho-Oh for the actual pack art. Come on. Fingers crossed that we can get something good on this. Starting off, we have, boom, Steel Energy, Rocket's Dottler, Applin, Zubat, Rocket's Meow, Houndoom, Energy Recycler, Metacham, Pupitar, Rocket's Watchtower into an Annihilate. Bummer, we are 0 for 3. That's all right. Let's hopefully get some good stuff from Perfect Order. Let's go and start off from Perfect Order with, let's go do the check lane blisters. Knock those out. And I did see there's a single one that's a Makuhita that I think looks absolutely just amazing. But I do really like the Steelix and then the Klotzer for the Cosmoser. Let's see. Yeah, so these aren't Black Star promos, unfortunately. The Chikorita one is, though, so glad that we were able to snag that. I'm not sure if there's other 3-packs. The target I went to, they only had the Chikorita, so unsure if they have other ones or if that's just the only ones that they have for that. We have a very cool Snorlax coin. I might use that as my primary coin for playing. We get our Cosmic Hollows and Perfect Order pack number 1. Let's get into it and see what we can get. I love the Starmie full art. It reminds me of the Patrick Star. And then Chase, it was the Clefairy for the illustration rare. We have hit that. Actually, the Meowth SIR, for sure. I do think that's probably the best card in the set, in my opinion. I've never pulled a gold card, though, so I'll gladly take a Pokepad. Let's throw you up there. Barbaracle, Klefki, Hippopotas, and a Salazzle EX. Nice. That's a cool looking card. I don't think I pulled that one yet. All right. Go and move these here. And then check lane blister number 2. We have the Clodser. And it still has the same Snorlax coin, so that's pretty cool. Whenever I see the check lane blisters out and about, I'm hesitant to pick them up because it's like, I think this was $6.49. Sometimes they're even more expensive than that, and so it's really, you know, they're not even a Black Star promo. It's a little bit steep just for a couple of Cosmic Hollows. However, on the release, figured try to pick up whatever we can and see what kind of luck that we can get. Anyway, we have Grass Energy, Binacle, Rowlet, Antique Jaw Fossil, Amora, Meowstic, Lumioy City, Barbaracle, Snivy. Oh, no way! No way! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! What? Mega Zygarde SIR. Oh, but where's my sleeves at? I am all out of top loaders, and I have more coming from Amazon right now, so I am going to have to... Rowlet, I'm sorry, buddy. We're popping you out. I need the top loader. We have to protect the Mega Zygarde. Special illustration, rare at all costs. I'm so excited. All right, it's a little bit right leading, so I don't think we'll get this one graded, but my goodness. So I haven't played Legends EA. I should pick it up. That is so cool. I really want to make a deck with him too. Definitely, we're not going to be making the deck with this special illustration rare. Oh, pack number 2, perfect order. I don't know. I've talked about wanting to do some master sets. All right, if we get the gold in this rip, we'll go for a master set. Ah, that's awesome. All right, check lane blisters. We got them. We're moving into the Chikorita 3-pack. This is a W of a rip already. So perfect order. We have opened 2 packs and we have had 2 hits. Let's keep it rolling. I'm a little speechless. We dropped the pack. Hopefully that's not the gold card. Nice PSA 1 Zygarde. Alright, Chikorita. So this one is a Black Star promo. Sorry, I'm probably fumbling all over my words right now because I'm just super excited. We'll go and do the pack that I accidentally dropped. And we have the Mega Starmie. We're playing with house money now. I'm super pumped. Alright. Let's get into it. We have Water Energy, Bunnelby, Pokemon Catcher, Nosepass, Snivy, Jacynth, Barbaracle. Actually, I do really want the... Oh, Rose's Encouragement would be a sick SIR, but there's a Sacred Ash full art that I think would be... We are on fire! Get out! Get out of here! Ah, the Clefairy. I'm so excited. Boom, sleeve. Sorry, Pokepad. I still love you, but another Clefairy. What is happening? What is happening? Ah, my gosh. All right, that's the pack that I dropped. Let's see. We didn't ding up Clefairy anywhere, did we? Oh yeah, we dinged the corner. Oh well. That's our second Clefairy pull. We were pulling heat. Perfect order. Let's go. Anybody hating on this set? I don't know. These hit rates have been great for me. But of course, and see, this is a set that, like, it is good, but it's not like, oh, you know, like Destined Rivals is the set. I was like, oh, this is amazing. I love so many cards. Same with Ascended Heroes. So it's always a set that you don't necessarily, you know, have as much skin in the game for, that I feel like you get a whole bunch of the hits. Same with Black Bolt, White Flare. I pulled the Zekrom SIR, and that was the generation I stopped playing the game, so it just didn't really resonate as much with me. And I'm like, of course, that's the one where ETB first comes out. I get the big SIR pull, and then same here. But I don't think I played the original game with Zygarde. I can't even think of what gen that was from. But I'm still super pumped to be able to pull it. And we have Shinx, Doublade, Spupa. The illustration for that looks to be pretty cheap, but I think it's super cool looking. Lexio, another Pokepad, boom, Servine, Luxray, into Chinpow. So we got the Clefairy from that. And now we have Elite Trainer box. Let's go and rip it open and see what kind of goodies are inside this bad boy. Okay, here we have the sleeves. Nice little coin. The beautiful Tyrant on the... I love that card. All right, we're gonna bump out the cards that we've previously pulled and just leave up the ones from this rip, so I can put a Tyrant up. There we go. Of course, we have our wonderful batch of energies, the 9 packs, and the dice and damage counters. All right, super pumped. We're on good vibes right now with perfect order. Let's keep it riding. So pack number 1 of the ETB. I don't know if we're gonna be able to top what we've done, but anything will be a nice little addition. So we have Fighting Energy, Ghastly, Crushing Hammer, Salandit, Scatterbug, Core Memory, Talonflame, Meowstic, Lemuoy, my bad, Galette, Pokemon Catcher into the Gengar. But yeah, the Sacred Ash Full Art, Typhlosion has been one of my favorite decks I've been playing. I run 2 or 3 Sacred Ashes in it, so that'd be fun to be able to pop that into my deck. The Rose's Encouragement, I know that's a super popular one. The Meowth, I just think looks amazing. Of course, this Starmie, which when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this card looks so weird, but it's definitely grown on me, and especially the memeability of it just adds a little bit to me. So we have Diggersby, Seal. Can we get another? Oh, what do we have here? We get the Wondrous Patch on the for the full art. Let's go and get a sleeve for that one. So what are we? 2 packs in for the ETB, and we have 1 hit. And so I saw a video saying just kind of the average is that I think 1 out of every 2 or 3 packs seems to be getting a hit, which I'm not going to complain for that. I think that's definitely something that just the community has needed. Just a nice little win. The booster boxes are down to $200, but of course GameStop out here charging $250, which is they have to know that they're over market on that, you would think. We have Probopass, Antique Sail Fossil, Tarragon, Drapion, Barbaracle, Spinarak, Meowstic into a Telepathic Energy. What else? I was super lucky at Best Buy. I only got there 30 minutes before they opened, and I think I ended up being 15th in line, something like that. And they had plenty of promos left. They had ETBs left. They had just a good amount. We have Jaw Fossil, Servine, Lumioi City, Talonflame, Core Memory, Roris, Ghastly into a Chinpow. All right, I'm feeling we gotta be due for something else. But like I said, even if we don't get anything else added, it's still gonna be a win for us because we have probably I would say Clefairy is probably at least value-wise, highest illustration rare. And I would assume Mega Zygarde EX is the highest special illustration rare. We have Naveen, Turtonator, Judge, Dartrix, Doublade. Yes, let's go. See, how sick of a card is that? That thing looks amazing. I love that card. All right, let's go and pop a sleeve on this bad boy. Put him up to the with the rest. There we go. See, I think it's only like a $6 or $7 illustration rare, even at release. So if you think it's as cool as I do, I definitely think you should pick that up. I was honestly going to be on the hunt for it if I didn't pull it, so definitely glad that we have that. We have Mawile, Ghastly, Salandit, Snorlax, Drapion, Judge, Volcanion, Snorlax, Bunnelby into a Serperior. One thing that's surprising is we haven't really hit any EXs. That is for sure something I figured we would have been seeing a lot more of. We have 3 more packs to go. Let's see what else this ETB can do for us. We are 2 hits in. Code card and energy. We have Water, Fletchender, Klefki, Binacle, Rowlet, Volcanion, Shaman, Lumio's Galette, Rowlet, Energy Swatter into Aurorus. 2 packs left. 1 illustration rare and 1 full art. And thinking back, that might actually be the only full art, I think, that I've pulled out of all the packs so far. But these hit rates have been pretty solid. I was probably down to come down a little bit after getting the 4 illustration rares from the 13 packs I opened for the pre-release. We have Honedge, Nosepass, Hole Digging Shovel, Barbaracle, Aromatisse, Rose's Encouragement, Tarragon, Dedenne into a Rocky Energy. I do want to get just a Meowth EX. Would love to. I think that's very playable with the deck that I run. I absolutely need to be able to pick up supporters, and I think the ability is that you're able to pick up any supporter from your deck. We have Furfrou, Tyrant, Servine, Clefairy, Energy Swatter, Aromatisse, Aegislash, Raticate, Tyrantrum into another Salazzle EX. All right, so that wraps it up for us. And so as far as the hits that we were able to get, we have, let's pull these out. For the EXs, from Salazzles, illustration rares, full arts, we have the Wondrous Patch. Illustration rares, we have the Doublade and the Clefairy. We also have the ETB promo, and we close it out Mega Zygarde Special Illustration Rare. So this was definitely a good rip. And we also got 2 Pokepads, so I absolutely can't complain for those. Anyway, love to know your thoughts if you're looking to pick up some Perfect Order for yourself. What do you think about the overall set? I do still think it's a fun set, even though it's small. Doesn't really have that chase like the Charizard that Phantasmal does. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have an amazing day.